The whole world is focused on moving abroad, but they've forgotten this one small country that's made some major changes and overhauled their entire immigration system to get in more talented foreign workers that suit their economic needs. This country is New Zealand. They're on a rampage, signing FTAs, committing to hiring X number of foreign workers from certain countries. And in this video, we're going to explore the top 3 pathways that I recommend that you can use to move to New Zealand. So if you're interested in the Kiwi life, then this video is for you. Stick around. Hello and namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are a regular viewer of my channel, thank you so much for stopping by yet again and spending time with me. My name is Nidhi, I'm a digital creator, a finance professional, and also the founder of 2 amazing companies, Resi Network and Creatify. With Resi Network, our goal is simple, making global opportunities accessible to all. Through one simple subscription, Resi Network gives you access to global fairs, global job fairs that are happening all over the world that you can attend in person or virtually. Also gives you access to almost 800 plus recruiters that have hired our own clients on visa sponsorship in the past, more than 10,000 jobs abroad, to reputed government job portals, and an AI tool that can redo your resume to global formats. So if you're looking to move abroad beyond New Zealand, Resi Network is for you. But today, let's specifically talk about NZ. Because while everybody is arguing about Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand is sitting there like, we just overhauled our entire immigration system and nobody even noticed. As of today, there are 30 plus work visas in New Zealand, but this video will give you just top 3 that you should be focusing on because according to me, these are the most strategically efficient visas to help you move there. And some of these can get processed in as little as 2 months. So if you want to move there fast, legally, but also smartly, these are the ones you should focus on. 2 for workers, 1 for investors. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about New Zealand's immigration reset. Because they didn't just tweak immigration like many other English-speaking countries, they literally overhauled, killed the old system and replaced it with something completely different. They've simplified employer sponsorship, created clearer timelines, made it way more transparent about who they actually want in their country, and signed countless FTAs across the world with multiple countries where they've committed to hiring X number of foreign workers from Y fields. So the first visa that I will recommend is the worker visa. This is the AEWV, the Accredited Employer Workers Visa. And this allows you to move to NZ in just 2 months. So if you are a skilled worker that's not on the FTA list, so if you're from a country where FTA hasn't been signed or hasn't been discussed, then this is the visa that you should be looking for. Now, the processing time for this visa is about 7 to 8 weeks, and you can move to New Zealand immediately after that. And realistically, that's super fast. You could be living in New Zealand in as little as 2 months from now. So how does this work? The first and foremost is it's a worker's visa, so you do need to have a job offer. But here's the important part. The employer that's sponsoring you must be government accredited. And the good news is that the New Zealand government literally helps you find these employers through their accredited employers portal. So there's an official list on the immigration website itself that you can access, and you can reach out to those employers that you know already have a license to sponsor you. Now, if your employer is accredited and you get a job offer with them, this can be done in as little as 2 months. And we all know time is money, which is why this visa is super powerful. Now, I'm going to give you 5 portals which I will recommend where you can go and look for jobs. There's no LinkedIn in this because LinkedIn primarily works for networking. So 5 job portals that I would recommend. The first one is of course Seek, which is absolutely fantastic for any role that you want to look for in New Zealand. Anytime you apply to an employer, make sure they have an accreditation which you can check through the immigration portal. After this, you can check out Indeed New Zealand. And if you work in trades, then Trade Me Jobs. And you can also look at Work Here New Zealand, which is very heavily focused on accredited employers, along with Resume Torque. Good thing about this visa is it's fast. After your processing is done, if you have family, you can also process for them. The employer can help you with that. And it can also lead to permanent residency in New Zealand. But just in case this visa does not work out, I want to recommend the second visa, which is probably more specific to countries which have FTAs. This is FTA specific visa, so they haven't come up with a lot of names. But if you are from one of the countries where FTA is currently in negotiation or is currently valid, then this segment is super informative. I'm going to use India as an example, but there are multiple countries that New Zealand has a standing FTA with, whether it's UK, Korea. So you can check the FTA on the NZ government's portal and look for all the details for yourself. But from what we understand, any country that NZ has any kind of FTA with, one visa that's common is the working holiday visa. Now with Indians, they're going to have a limit of 1,000 visas. So working holiday visa is where you don't need any sponsor. You can just apply for your work visa and you can go and work for any employer. New Zealand is going to hire about 1,000 of Indians across non-critical industries. So this is the commitment for the non-critical industries. We'll talk about the critical industries later. Working holiday visas typically are given to people who are below 35 and don't have a lot of experience. You actually don't need any experience to apply for it. If you're not from India, if you're from South Korea, Europe, Canada, US, you already can apply for a working holiday visa, whether there is an FTA or not. You just must be below 35 or in some cases below 30. So I would highly recommend check it out. You can literally apply for a work visa, and from my understanding, it comes within 24 hours for some countries and less than 5 to 7 days for most countries. Now with the Indian FTA, New Zealand will also hire 1667 Indian workers every year in critical fields like engineering, healthcare, tech, construction, engineering, etc. So if you are somebody in these industries and you're an Indian national, then you should definitely look out for job opportunities, because just so that you know, the visa is coming. It's going to come in the first half of 2026. So the visas will be open. The employers will not need a license. If you have a job, the visa can be worked out easily and you can go and work there. So again, if you're in a critical field that New Zealand needs, then start looking for opportunities right now. With the working holiday visa, you don't need any sponsor, but with the second visa, which I discussed, which is also a key component of many other FTAs, you would need a sponsor. But again, the visa is super easy. They don't need any accreditation. They don't need any licensing. And all the critical fields will be given priority, so it will be processed super quick as well. Now let's talk about the third visa, which is the active investor visa. Here you don't need any sponsor whatsoever. The processing timeline is about 6 months, and there is literally no requirement, no eligibility criteria, except that they say you must be a good person, so no criminal records, not somebody that has been convicted of any crimes, etc. Here you need no sponsor, no job, just capital. So if you don't want a sponsor at all and still want to move to New Zealand and live and work there and get permanent residency and citizenship, this is your pathway to consider. So the active investor visa is literally what the name says. You move to New Zealand by actively investing there. Here you don't need any employer sponsorship, any job offer, and you can relocate to New Zealand in roughly 6 months. And all your investments are in the economy, so you're not tied to any boss, any job. You don't lose your status. The way I like to call it is this is freedom-based immigration, but it's capital, and of course they need a lot. So the amount of investment they require is significant, anywhere between 5 to 10 million New Zealand dollars, and you must be willing to invest in approved New Zealand assets. You must also meet their health and character requirements, but that's about it. No interviews, no labor market tests, no employers controlling your visa. This is great for anybody that's an entrepreneur, a business owner, a high net worth individual, or for anybody that's tired of employer-dependent visas, which makes it one of the cleanest immigration pathways that New Zealand offers. With that, we come to the end for this amazing video. So now you know that New Zealand has more than 30 plus visas, but most of these visas are not applicable to majority of the population. If you want speed, clarity, and real outcomes, the 3 visas are the ones that we discussed in this video. Just in case you're somebody from a healthcare background, there is a care visa, which is totally separate. I did not cover that because that is field specific, but if you're in healthcare, that's the visa to look at. And if you want a breakdown of which one fits you the best, leave your profile in the comments and we will respond with which visa works the best for you. And if you want any further help with moving abroad, check out Resi Network. All the info is in the description box. And with that, this amazing video has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found this informative. If you did, please let me know in the comments, and as always, like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff before you leave. I promise to see you in the next video. Until then, please make sure you take care of yourself. Stay safe. Namaste.